So this is the debrief session for creating a business case for Devsecops. The session was hosted by Leila Rao and David Prince. Go ahead.
So my name is Leila Rao, and the conversation was really around, we all know in this group at least, what Devsecops is, why it matters. But in order to make it happen within our organizations, we need to get buy-in from business stakeholders. How do we start that process? And that's what we call making the business case. And it really is about connecting Devsecops as an outcome to the rest of the organization's value proposition. Why should everybody else care? What does it mean for them? How does cultivating Devsecops as an ability add value to the organization? And in the conversation, we connected it back to existing things that are happening within an organization. So if you're doing Devsecops, you should have done some agile work first and layer on top of that DevOps, and being able to integrate best practices from both of those transformations to then make the case for Devsecops. Sometimes you do get the case where somebody wants Devsecops because it's a bright new buzzword without having done the underlying work. So in which case the conversation goes into, of course we want Devsecops, but we also need to have these underlying competencies. So whether you call it a roadmap or showing people how to get from here to there, it is a conversation. And if you have expertise or are passionate about Devsecops, being able to convert that value for other people, getting them on board, this is how we make this culture happen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And we also talked about some of for the people who are not currently doing Devsecops, for some resources they could go to. Also, we shared some of the data points that could be used when creating those business cases, so it's more quantitative for the leadership. And yeah, some next steps as well, which will all be in the outcomes document.
Yes, there are a number of existing maturity models that you can use as a reference. You don't have to start from scratch. Being able to use what's available both within your organization and within the security community, learning from each other really does make a difference.
Thank you so much, Leila, and thank you everyone for joining.